All right, we're in Weymouth, Nova Scotia right now, and I'm just leaving my mother's place. We're actually right in Weymouth. I'm gonna hit the old train tracks where I used to take the train. I'm gonna stay off the roads. I don't trust people how they drive here, and hardly anyone using the sidewalks here. I heard they're gonna do a replacement on the sidewalks. So we're just going to get down near the town. I can show you the town here where the train station used to be years ago. Looks like some new paint here. So this used to be the old train station. I mean, it's long gone right now. But just to show you here, up by those trees, that path up there, I think used to be the station up by that telephone pole. So you can see the tracks used to come right along here, and if you look straight ahead, there's the trail. So I'm just going to wait to cross here. Make sure it's safe to do so. And here's the trail right here. Digby Railbed Trail. Multi-use trail, so four-wheelers, bicyclists, walkers, snowmobiles in the winter if you got enough snow here. So we're just going to shake out a little run today. I did 63 yesterday. I'm feeling it. So I'm just going to get the blood flowing. First time I've been on this trail. I mean, I've walked parts of it as a kid when there were tracks. Probably going to be your typical like four-wheel path. You know, you got ruts, washboards, nothing that the Tow Bike Westridge 4T can't handle. 4.8-inch tires. Actually, I got an air pressure monitor installed. Let's see how we're doing. Yeah, we still got lots of pressure. All right. Pretty level here too. I mean, it's like over in Fredericton. These rail beds are pretty level, gradual inclines at least. Nothing crazy. This is the Weymouth Mills Road beside me. If I remember correctly, I think there's a bit of a incline coming up. Cool day, overcast, foggy in St. John. I brought my spare battery. I'm still testing the original that had malfunctions earlier in the season. Seems to be testing okay right now. Like I said, washboards. It's a bit sandy here, and yeah, a lot of four-wheel use. It's not something I'm gonna go very fast on. Keeping it at about 20 right now. Now, it's been a long time, but is this Hogan's Hill, as they used to call it, or maybe still call it? Is it Hogan's Hill? It's quite a hill. Try to get my display set up here. It's hard when you're bouncing to use a touch screen. There, okay, get my display set up. Looks like they've done a lot of work here. I mean, the train tracks, the bed would have been a little bit more narrow. It's almost like a road through here now. So far, I wouldn't recommend trail bikes like my other bike. You really have to go slow. This is more of a mountain type bike. I mean, I got 4-inch tires on the other bike. These are 4.8, but they're aggressive tread. I got special, well, not special, but better shocks on the front, adjustable shocks. I can just reach down and make them a little softer. Bumpy. Sorry, some of the video is going to be vibrating. I have some AI dampers on, but pretty shaky. Now we're into some sand. That's why I like the wide tires for this stuff. times have I taken the train through here to Halifax. I even took it when I went to the recruiting center, and for all my testing it was just easier. The bus took like 8 hours back in the day. Train wasn't much better, but it's a lot smoother. They did some nice work here, drainage ditches, the banks, embankments. I mean, I love four-wheelers, but people should be on bikes. Get some exercise. If you really want to use more electric, fine. It's up to you. I use about 30%. Yeah, right now about 50%. I was just going up the hill, and then 20%. Oh, yeah, 20% going down now. On our left here. Cabins. Oh, so there is cars here, so I guess they must be using this as a way to get into their camps, which is great. More people use the trails and share them, the more they're kept up for cyclists and for vehicles. We can all share. I guess this is where they're doing the work, cleaning up. That's nice. Nice stuff. Looks good. I'd give you a play-by-play, but I don't know where the heck I am. We're on the way to Plimpton Station, I know that. I don't know how far out it is. Hard to read the small numbers on the screen when you're jostling around. See if I can get a lake here, or there's a lake coming up. I think we hit Delapse Lake early. Can't quite make this out. On the right there's Lake Gahoo Lake. Jeez, almost had to stop to read that. Gahoo Lake on the right. I don't know if we can see it here. It's coming up. But into our right there is a lake. Geheu, G-E-H-E-U, Geheu Lake. Tire pressure is stable. I've got real-time monitoring with Bluetooth. They're just little screw-on caps. That way, if I have any serious issues, I can learn about it before they go totally flat. I'd have to call for a ride. Gee, I was just going to go out for a little run today. Now I'm wondering, should I go all the way to Digby? I was kind of going to go to Delapse Lake after that big run yesterday, but this is a fairly flat trail, so it should be easy. I brought my spare battery just in case I made some bad choices of going too far. Now, yeah, this is the lake's up in here. It looks like this is just a flooded area. Probably an outlet? Yeah. That's the outlet of the lake. We can't really see the lake. There is a lake up kind of to our right and behind us. We're pulling away from the lake now. Yeah, we should be, Gilbert's Cove Road soon. Geez, I could go all the way to Gilbert's Cove from here. Gilbert's Cove Road and then Plimpton Station. Sharp rocks here, want to keep an eye out. Seems to alternate the dried up potholes, puddle holes. Seem to alternate one side of the road and then the other. I'm gonna snap a picture here. Only the locals will know. See if I can get a Gilbert's Cove Road. locals will know, and I'll post it and see. Let me see here. Do we even have internet? Way back in the woods. I'll post it and it should go through after. Well, there's not too many bugs back in the woods here. But I'm not going to stay around and find out. I'm going to get moving. Try to stay out of the ditches. A lot of people know my favorite saying. Driving along the trail, looking at the scenery. Next minute, you know, I'm in the scenery, looking out at the trail. Means you got to pay attention. Okay, so that was Gilbert's Cove Road. A lot of people don't know the Gilberts wound up in Burton, New Brunswick, where I live. The descendants have a farm up there, Gilbert's Farm. Well, a small world, but you know, traveling from Port of Weymouth to Port of St. John and then going inland up the St. John River before roads and airplanes and cars, that's how people traveled. Big potholes here. The road's generally good though. I'm going right now, so I'm gonna let my phone charge up. It really takes a lot to leave the screen on, I find. As we get to each new community, I notice the roads get worse. This is sort of the same thing in New Brunswick. More local traffic. It's the same everywhere. And then those stretches way back in the woods are in a lot better shape because, oh, butterflies, whoa. Am I a Disney princess? What? There's something they like there. Wow, they're following me. Well, I've checked that out on video. Wow, didn't want to hit any. Love butterflies. Stop and slow down for driveways because you know what, with my luck there will be a car coming home from work when I'm crossing, so best to be safe. Go figure, everybody's turning left. Nobody's gonna go further back in the woods. So abandoned railway. May not be safe, under your own risk. So what is this? Unmanaged, as they say in New Brunswick? Well, we have a mountain bike. We can see how far we'll get. Speed limit 50. No worries about that on this. My legs don't do 50. Where am I? Oh, North Range. Next stop, North Range. Choo choo. North Range Crossroad. Shouldn't be too many vehicles. Digby Rail Bed, North Range Crossroad. Speed limit 50. Geez, with these bumps, hate to go over 20. Big hole. I always stand. It helps lower center of gravity is a little bit better. Shocks are great. Well, we have a bit of a straightaway. Pretty soon we're going to be just behind the Digby Municipal Airport. How far? Oh, 2 or 3 kilometers. We're not going to be able to see, but we're going to pass near it. Unmanaged for sure. But I mean, you know, trails like this, how much tourism are they going to bring in? In Fredericton, they have paved trails, but I mean, there's how many people in Fredericton? 80 or 100,000 in the region or whatever. So, you know, people are constantly using it. Today, I'm the only one on this trail, so, I mean, why spend money? Just enough to keep it going, I guess. Bloomfield. I think I see some old mink ranches here. Can't really tell from the map. Just the All Trails map, so just keeps me going is all. Points me in the right direction. a road coming up ahead. It says here, Bloomfield Cross Road. Closer to the airport, about 3 kilometers straight ahead through the woods is the Digby Municipal Regional, Digby Annapolis Regional Airport. Okay, they keep changing the name. Blackberries. They're in flower. Alright, we're up here. Slow down. Oh, I guess we crossed the Bloomfield Road. Oh, Bloomfield Road. Oh, so if I take a right, that would put us up at the airport. I do want to go to Digby, though. I don't think we'll go take a look at the airport right now. Okay, I didn't see that before. This takes us to the airport, so I'm going to push on towards Digby. How far away we are. Oh, we're going to go around the end of the airport, are we? Or no, we're going to go through the woods. Jesus, bouncy. Can't even look at my map. Jordantown. Oh yeah, still quite a ways to Digby. Yeah, because we got to go way off to the left. We're kind of like going away from Digby. Now we got to cut way left to get back in. Blackberries in bloom. Lots of battery on the camera left. That's good. Wow, this trail's straight and long. Look ahead. Wow. Another road coming up. I don't know if, like, I've never done these trails before. Van Burst. It says, I've done it by train, never by bike. bumpy through here. Probably more four-wheel use, but hey, at least we got a trail. I don't know how much upkeep any of these get. It looks like some crushed rock here, but it's also hard to make a trail in the middle of a swamp. All the trails do this, no matter where you're at. A lot harder going in the sand, a lot of rolling resistance. A lot of washboards here, holy smokes. I never give up for a long time though, because often it's just a certain area due to swampy conditions, ground conditions. The roads can be really bad and then they get better and improve. Hoping the closer we get to Digby, the better it is. Can't take my hand off the bar. Try to squeeze my map down and see. Maybe I'll stop for a second. It's hard to focus when everything's bouncing. So Jordantown. Oh, it's not that far away. No, you know, I can be there. I'm thinking 5 minutes I can be pretty close to the train bridge that's now a trail bridge over the highway in Digby. I'm going to be a little slow. Geez, every time I pick a side, the side's worse. Maybe I should go right up the middle. Use 40% of my battery for 27 kilometers, which isn't good, but I blame it on rolling resistance, and because it's a 50 kilometer trail, I go a little faster than the 20 speed limit that we have around the Fredericton area. Some of Oromocto's 30, but most of the managed trails are 20 in Fredericton. We'll go another 5 minutes and see how close we are. That's a better trail now. A little more smooth. You notice it's high and dry here as well. Those bugs hurt. Those hard-shelled bugs. We're gonna need a neckerchief soon. I hate mud. The only mud I've encountered this whole trip. It's on my leg now. Bring it back as a souvenir, I guess. Oh yeah, I'll be staying out of the woods too, by the way. Tick country here. Growing up, we only had ticks a couple of weeks in March, and I played in the woods as a kid, and you know, as I got older, I'd start getting occasional ticks here and there, certain areas. I remember New France, there were none. Geez, even in my 20s, I was all over Clare camping with Melbourne Muse, and no ticks, you know, most of the year. Now, geez, if I stopped and stood in that grass, I'd have 10 of them on me. No lie, no embellishment. They've really exploded with our warmer weather. Now, I haven't turned my phone on for the last little bit. We should be getting close to civilization again. Lots of four-wheeler tracks. That's how I tell. It's like tracking a deer. You can tell we're getting close when you see those particular tracks. wait until I see something and turn my phone on, or turn the screen back on. Charges better with the screen off, of course. Well, we're coming up to a stop sign. That's the road here. Oh, it looks like a private road or something. Oh, it's not even open. Good place to park. Wanted to grab the trail here, I guess. Johnston Road? I can't really tell. Jordantown Road. Jeez, it's hard to see when I'm riding. Am I getting any closer to Digby? Yeah, I am. It's halfway there. Another two kilometers? Jeez. Phone off again. It's using a lot of power today on the phone. I think it's because we're getting a weak signal. Geez, there's some roads we could, woods roads we could ride on around here too. THC drinks. Don't see beer cans now, we see THC cans. Blue Jays. Fields, looks like apple trees. My beard's full of wild creatures. It's gone now. Oh, take in some scenery for a minute. Ooh, pretty swampy smelling there. That's a swamp or whatever. Just imagine the work in the, 1800s, early 1900s, building these roads. Or I should say railways. They're roads now, but the railway. Filling in the valleys, putting in culverts. really bumpy here. I gotta take my time. And looks like it's gonna get better up here. This is a hill. Oh, there must have been, probably a bridge here and then they took it out. But I wonder what road this is. I don't have my phone on. Oh well, can't keep stopping everywhere. But yeah, this would be a bridge. Train wouldn't go down. Geez, no, it wouldn't go down like this. Oh, I see the Annapolis Basin, or Digby Basin, but I see up Annapolis Way, Digby Basin, but up towards Annapolis. Must be getting close. It's getting worse towards Digby. Whoa. Like I said, lots of times this is just temporary through certain stretches. Would this be it? Oh my goodness. We're in Digby. I'm gonna stop here, probably shut the camera down for a break, hydrate. I don't know if I'll go into Digby. If I do, I'll turn it back on. So this bridge was taken out as a train bridge. And I don't know the whole history, you can look it up, but I think fundraising and stuff and government made a new bridge smaller, you know, I mean, you don't have to put a train over this. And for the purpose of bikes and four-wheelers and walkers. So here we are. I'm going to try to park in a good spot. My camera is not quite high enough, so gonna stop here. Of course, camera's like right at the bar level, so a lot of it's gonna be blocked out. Maybe I can do something like this. There we go. There. So I guess, yeah, we can go into downtown Digby or head back. So I'll figure it out, see how much time. Got lots of batteries, so we're good with that. See you shortly.